Big Cottonwood Canyon was closed 2 separate times on Sunday, totaling more than 5 hours. Delays and crashes are common in the canyon, but some are saying this was a unique incident that brought on its own set of challenges.
Ultimately, in the long run, it didn't really matter when you got in line for the ski bus.
Hours waiting for the ski bus or just in their own vehicle.
We finally heard that there was a pretty bad accident. So I think we were all feeling like this makes sense. We need to be patient while these folks who are injured get taken out.
A collision forcing 2 cars off the roadway and down a steep and snowy embankment. It left hundreds, if not thousands of people coming down from resorts in Big Cottonwood Canyon stranded for hours.
Big accident. The first couple hours were like getting the people out obviously makes sense.
Eventually, the road reopened to allow some traffic to flow out of the canyon.
It's just going and going.
But a short time later, it was closed again.
It was unclear why 2 cars that were not impacting traffic was a more significant priority than 1,000 people idling on the road for 3 hours.
At that point, a lot of us were getting a bit frustrated that why couldn't that wait until people had left the canyon?
That's the question many are wanting answered.
This was an unusual and difficult situation.
Why shut down the 2-lane road to remove the unoccupied vehicles from the ravine during peak travel time on a busy weekend?
The incident responders usually also are very aware of the water resource issues and the public health issues related to potential contamination of the resource.
At first, it appeared there was concern over water contamination in the watershed area.
What do we know? What do we not know? What potential risks are there? And I think we can expand that conversation to when we have, thousands of people up in the canyon on a ski day as well.
Even with 1 vehicle physically lodged in water after the crash, it turns out there was no evidence of contamination. Although the decision to remove the vehicles was not made by Salt Lake City Public Utilities and came from those managing the incident, the removal likely came with the intentions of keeping the public safe from contamination.
In a situation like this, where there's a lot of people up in the canyon, like there was in this particular situation, probably more communication would have been better, and we would wholly embrace that. But all of our partners really take public safety and public health to heart.
A unique situation with some added hours of frustration. One woman we spoke with said that her car battery died after sitting in the standstill for hours. Luckily, a stranger came by to help and got her and her family on her way. Now, it's just another friendly reminder to be prepared for the unknowns when traveling into the Cottonwood Canyons. Brian SCHNEE, Fox 13 News, Utah.